Hello, American Patriots. Douglas Ducote here. Who's to blame for the recent mosque attacks over in New Zealand, with 49 so far dead? Well, I have that answer. But before I get into this, I would like to say to the families of those 49 that are dead, and I'm sure more to come because there was a lot injured that are hanging on to life right now. My thoughts and prayers go out to you. I hope that your Lord will guide you and comfort you in your time of mourning. To those in America and those around the world that listen to my videos, I'm going to throw political correctness out the window on this one and call it what it is, because that's what needs to happen when we have mass shootings. I'm going to jump out ahead of CNN and MSNBC. For the most part, they may have already caught up with me and putting out their rhetoric by now. If not, they will before the night's over with, as to who they're going to blame. They're going to blame guns. They're going to blame President Trump. Now, why would they blame President Trump? Well, because, hey, he hates Muslims. He put that Muslim ban into effect. He hates all Muslims. He's a racist. He's homophobia. He's Islamophobia. All this just crazy stuff that comes out of the left and the Democrats' mouth. No, he doesn't hate Muslims. The Muslim ban was only a ban on certain countries that support terrorism, not Muslims. Muslims from any other country are allowed to come here freely. But they don't want you to know the facts. They're just going to talk their hatred because that's what they're good at. That's what they do. And of course they're going to blame the guns because it's the guns' fault. Well, folks, look, let's just be honest. Number one, the gun can't do anything without someone operating it. So get that out of your minds. It's the fault, number one, of the crazy son of a bitch that picked up the gun and went and did this horrible thing. Number two, I put their blood on the hands of those that say horrible and disgusting things about Israel, about the Jews, about America, about the American flag, about our veterans, about our military. Who are those people? Well, for starters, look no farther than Washington, D.C. and Minnesota. Democrat Ilhan Omar. Look no farther than the Reverend Louis Farrakhan. Don't need to look past the Muslim Brotherhood. These are people that hate Israel, hate the Jews, hate America, hate our flag, hate what we stand for, hate our Constitution, hate our troops, hate our military. We have a member of the United States of America Congress, Omar, blaming us for the terrorists around the world. and a pansy-ass Democrat, no-balls, bunch of congressmen and senators up in Washington, D.C. that can't call her out personally. That's who you blame. That's what causes some nut job to lose his freaking mind and go out and do some crazy shit like this. And the more hate they spew, the more nut jobs, crazy people are going to act out and do horrible things. That's just how it freaking works, my friends. Just look at history. You know, the thing that the Democrats on the left want to erase. I hope and I pray that there are no more copycats of what this freak did. But I know that's wishful thinking. I know that there are people in America and around the world that are tired, sick and tired of hearing people with power, people with a voice, people with a platform hate on Israel, hate on the Jewish people, hate on the American flag, hate on America, hate on our military, hate on our troops, and then blame us for the damn problem with terrorism. That is batshit crazy. And nobody in Washington, D.C. had the balls to call Omar out personally. You're a bunch of pathetic little weasels. The American people are calling her out. The American people have read her tweets, have read her statements, have listened to, hell, go on YouTube, Democrats, and Google her frickin' name and listen to the hate she spews. About you too, if you claim to be an American. And she's in our frickin' Congress. There'll be more to come, I'm sure. Sadly. Because there's some people, when they reach a point they can't take any more, they just frickin' snap. And we see that all the time. And then we see the Democrats and we see the liberals blame the gun, blame Trump, blame anyone and everyone but the facts of who is responsible. The person that did it, and then anyone that instigated it and supported it. So as far as I'm concerned, and I do believe as far as most American patriots are concerned, and most people from all over the freaking globe, from what I'm hearing, are pointing the finger at Ilhan Omar, Louis Farrakhan, and the Muslim Brotherhood for your hatred. And causing somebody that has a mental problem to snap and go out and start killing people. That's where the blame is. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving in the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, our first responders, their families, our president, our country. For now, I'm Douglas Ducote, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. I'm out.